Now, if you ask an AI chatbot the exact same question in two different languages, you would expect the core facts to stay the same. But a landmark study from Anthropic reveals that changing the language actually alters the AI's personality entirely. But you know what will happen if you ask questions at Cypher 2026? You will have some wonderful, back and forth coming your way because of the speakers who are going to be attending. Navya Naveli Nanda will be there, Vatsal Seth will be there, Mr. Arjun Eregas will be there, who's the Indian chess grandmaster, and many more, 500 plus more to be honest. Cypher, yes, IBM Bob presents Cypher 2026, India's biggest AI summit and expo. It shall take place in October of this year. The venue is KTPO Bengaluru, and I know you shall be there because of all the excitement surrounding AI and tech which awaits you. Well, now of course, for the rest of the details. Now, Anthropic analyzed over 300,000 anonymized conversations across 20 languages and 3 of its flagship models: Sonnet 4.6, Opus 4.6, and Opus 4.7. Now, the study evaluated opinion-based interactions where there is no single factual answer. Now, the results show that Claude adapts its tone significantly depending on the language we choose. The biggest behavioral variation occurred on what Anthropic calls the warmth versus rigor spectrum. When responding in Hindi and Arabic, Claude expressed the highest levels of warmth. In Hindi, the AI actively used polite language, humor, and playfulness. Wow, ye sun ke kitni gudgudu hui. Anyway, it affirmed user ideas, adapted its tone to the user's emotional state, and offered unprompted reassurance. In contrast, responses in English and Russian were far more analytical and cautious. In English, Claude consistently challenged user assumptions, corrected unprompted details. It prioritized risk analysis and evidence over emotional support. Now, the study also revealed that behavior shifts depending on the specific model processing the prompt. Sonnet 4.6 registered as the warmest model, frequently using humor and tone matching. Opus 4.7 acted as a strict auditor, explaining its reasoning, highlighting operational risks, and questioning user premises. Well, then you have Anthropic, which went on to then clarify that Claude's core beliefs do not really change across languages. The variations stem from how statistical training data and cultural alignment start to intersect. However, this creates a major consistency challenge for global enterprise deployments. Basically, why? Let me elaborate. If an AI acts as a cautious auditor in English but operates as an encouraging cheerleader in Hindi, corporate risk assessments will diverge along linguistic lines. Fair, interesting point, which of course then brings us to the front page take. Now, Anthropic's study proves that artificial intelligence is very silently mirroring the cultural norms embedded in its training data. While warmth in Hindi makes the tool more accessible to Indian users for sure, critical enterprise workflows require equal analytical rigor across every language. If AI developers want to build truly global tools, they must ensure that critical evaluation isn't lost in translation. Now, the question here I would like to ask for all of you is this: does this linguistic divide mean frontier AI models subconsciously take Western languages more seriously when evaluating critical ideas, or are they simply adapting to regional communication styles? Very interesting. Please do let us know what are your thoughts in the comments below. What would it react like in, for example, German? Achtung! This is Front Page by the AM Network. Like, share, subscribe, and always remember, think AI, think AIM.